I moved to Ohio from Banks, Kentucky with my dad. There I would meet Phoebe Winterbottom. I didn't know it then, but her stories and her imagination would soon become my own. I was only in Ohio a few days when my dad told me he thought I should go with my grandparents to visit Mama in Idaho, who was resting in peace. A few hours in the car, my grandparents began begging me to tell them the story. I knew which story I would tell them. It would be the story of Phoebe Winterbottom. One day, I was with Phoebe at her house, and a strange man came and asked to see Miss Winterbottom. When we told him she wasn't there, he teared up and walked away. Later, we would get a message saying, "Don't don't judge a man before you walk 2 moons in his moccasins." Days go by, and then we come face to face with the lunatic on our way home. We run to the Winterbottom house, and when we enter, we find Miss Winterbottom on the couch with the same frightened expression we had just had moments ago, and we knew he had paid her a visit as well. Then Phoebe noticed another note on the table, telling Miss Winterbottom to lock the door, and that's when she freaked out. And while she was freaking out, Miss Winterbottom had wrote a note saying she would go on a trip. A few days went by, and still no word from Miss Winterbottom. So we decided we would visit the police station. We tell Sergeant Bickle of our theory of what happened to Miss Winterbottom, and as he leads us out, we notice a picture on the desk of Bickle, his wife, and the lunatic. So I tell Phoebe, and we hatch a plan to confront the lunatic, hoping he would lead us to her mother. We go and visit the lunatic, and when we reach the place where he's staying, we notice Miss Winterbottom sitting on the bench with him, and Phoebe turns around and runs, so she's not seen. The next day, Miss Winterbottom phones and tells Phoebe that she would be bringing a guest home with her tomorrow. The next day, Miss Winterbottom arrives, and the lunatic is with her. She explains that he is her son she had given up at birth, and Phoebe freaks out once again and runs out the door, and she trips over Miss Partridge, the next door neighbor, laying a note on the ground. She explains that she has not been writing the notes, but her daughter has. She's just the messenger. And she wanted to tell Sal that Sal's mother loved her dearly and talked about her often. And for the first time, Sal had found peace since her mother left.